Oh, Thurgrim, what's good, cat? How are you? I checked out that damn story, man, and that is some absolutely beautiful writing, albeit hot damn. That's some like, I'll be honest, a couple of times I have to pause and be like, what is that? Is that, okay. It's a little bit of lag for my stupid brain being like, I don't know if I know that word, but given the context of all the words before it, I guess it means this. Okay. Let me pause this. Good. Open up that. Fantastic. I still haven't. Why am I? Oh, it's because we're in a story quest, so we can't run around as Caesar. That's kind of corny. Also, Lone, you bastard, it's saying, what is it called? The GRINN, you got the wrong name. I don't know what Resin is in this game. Batteries? I don't know. We'll go with Resin. You know what Resin is. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another stream.
Catman 11,234 said, so hyped you love the book.
It's pretty.
The prose is jaw-dropping still after every reread.
The pose is what's pro? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I was gonna say with Cat, I read it. I totally get what you mean by beautiful writing. I have also, how do I put this? So like, yeah, I think it is probably like you said, like the magnum opus for like probably what like authors dearly love and all that stuff. Also readers, like if you're a longtime reader, I imagine your brain is hardwired to read really well and all that stuff. But I kept trying to find, like, I found this one book that I really, it's not even a book, it was actually really hard to find because it's like a Japanese novel that was translated and all these weird things. But it's called The Infinity Mage is what it's called. I remember it was a really good manhwa. It's a really good imagery, really good, like, pacing of the beginning. Like, it like, when you read the manhwa, like, when you're scrolling, it just comes across as, like, clearly either the guy who is, like, the manga artist cooked, or it's the novel that was just really good about, like, setting the scenes and, like, drawing really good parallels of what everything is supposed to look like and all that stuff. But I did find that my specific thing that I was trying to find was what I would determine to be a really good story is something that is like easy to read, fun to read, and creates the clearest picture imaginable within the brain of the person reading. I found when I was reading the one book, it was great, but like I said, there were moments where I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like, it's one of those things where you have to read the entire sentence to understand the brevity of what they're saying. Not like one of those things where as you're reading, you're envisioning this, like, cloud that's starting to, like, form, like, pictures and images, and you're like, oh, okay. And you're just able to clearly see stuff. So, I seen that one, and I do have that one pinned, that book you gave me. And that one's just to kind of get a jolt of, like, hey, asshole, learn to be a little bit beautiful in your writing, you know what I mean? It's definitely a reader's choice book for sure. Yeah. But then I found a lot of other ones. Give me a sec. I found some other ones which to me were really good about that. Like, it's almost like a book that isn't written for like people who really like reading, like novels or something like that. It was basically a book that was just really easy to like read and understand. Like, you're able to see shit and clearly all that kind of stuff. And I found two books. One of them is that Infinity Mage one that's really good. There was also another one that's super niche. And there's just like the writing styles are all different, which is interesting. But the one that I kind of came back to is being like, damn, this book is like, like freakishly good about like not only like right around the time when you're got a clear image of the world, they like throw some character dialogue on you. And that dialogue hints at how they're feeling, and then also like leaves subtle clues for like things to pay attention to that are meaningful in the future. And yeah, any guys guess what that is? Any book. What do you think is that book? I'll say it's a popular ass book. And it's I can't give you that. That would be too much. But I'm curious if anyone can pick up that. I'm sure if you just list off like some of the most famous books, you'll get one of them. But it was shocking to me. I'm like, oh, of course. It's probably one of the reasons why this is such a, book series, you know? Nah, fuck, I said series. Shit. Shit. Anyways. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, by the by, today we are going to be playing some more ZZ. We're going to be trying to clean up that story, and then we're going to be whole hog pushing into... Why did I say whole hog? I guess it means just like all in. Whole hog going into basically leveling up my characters, resin burning the whole lot of it. Also, before I get too ahead of myself, let's get Piper doing something relevant. Because I think she should be done. She's been like cooking for, yeah, there it is. Yeah, boom. That's good. We're gonna back out. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go that. I gotta do my coffee, or else I'm gonna have a stroke because I've just spent so much time writing. Also, by the way, the stream almost didn't happen today because I got so caught up writing that I was like, oh fuck! I started at like 3, and then I looked down and it was like 5 or 4:47, and I was like, shit! Shit! I got 20 minutes to get my drink and everything. Craft. I should be able to. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, can I deconstruct? No, I want to there we go. Diminish. None of that's an option. Great. Let's just spend some money. Coffee and energy syrup. I hate gamer subs. It just sounds. I hate gamers. I just think the name sounds. Coffee, simple, clean, bang. Gamer subs makes it just also sounds like you're like I don't actually think by me drinking it I'm somehow getting like a fucking edge in game. You know what I mean? So it's just a weird name. I want to say with juice maybe a caffeinated juice. We'll say. Coffee juice. Let's say. Anyways, sorry. The book that I was referring to that I wasn't surprised, but I was like, for a book that I'm trying to find the best book when it comes to writing that it clearly lets you envision shit in your head, like the best book that's for story. Only guys being a story, and story is whatever you can envision the easiest, however you can connect to characters the fastest, however you can perceive emotions in the scene the most. And what do you call it? Shockingly enough, that was Harry Potter.
Lone Syndicate said, just call it whatever flavor you drinking, like Anime Girl 5.
It's worse. It's much worse. Much worse. But yeah, what do you call it? I felt like the whole like Harry Potter thing I was reading, and I was like, I get it. It makes sense why people love these. Like, you know, it's like, oh wow, this is actually like kind of godly. I shouldn't say godly writing, because again, it's a different thing when people talk about like writing. I mean like storytelling, like the ability for you to picture something in your head and all that shit was wild. It's not good. It's not good at all. I think it's that one, the one we need. We're gonna need a lot of it, so let's go with that. It's so good. I love it so much. Gotta drink that fast so we can get to the good coffee. Although I will say, man, as much as I like gamer subs, it doesn't give me that feeling. That feeling of we're going forward regardless of whatever the fuck happens. You know what I mean? Oh. Is it a wee bit loud? No, that's fine. I'm good. Woo. I forgot to do the kickies. And we'll do some steps.
May remain silent.
Actually, probably should do the other person. Oh, let's do you.
This will be painless. Sight.
I do want to see one thing, if you can't, because this will be the death of you. Hurry up and detonate the physical. Damn. Take forever.
Lone Syndicate said, if by worse you mean cultured, then yes. Besides, we're all cultured individuals.
It's sure. It's just a thing of like, it's just not like I'm drinking coffee. It just sounds clean, like a gentleman. You know what I mean? Respectable. It's not like I'm drinking It's like, hey, what kind of show are you watching right now, Lone? And you're like, the one time I broke my kneecap in a dungeon and happened to find an OP spell, and it's just like, fucking, god damn it. It's just like, I didn't ask for this. I wanted to know one thing, and you gave me a story, okay? Same thing with the gamer subs. What are you drinking today, dude? Coffee. Awesome. What are you drinking today? Pop. Something. What are you drinking today? Oh, it's depression, incel tears, nightmare hell with a little bit of anime girl titty milk or whatever the hell it is. And it's just like it's too much. It's just too much. All right. It's not a judgment on you. It's just a reflection of how much it is to say. Efficiency is not the name of the game.
Lone Syndicate said, but that sounds interesting though.
I don't want to sound interesting. I probably should, but I want it to be. It's clean, you know what I mean? Also, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, 245 Primo Gems, or whatever it's called. I still don't remember what it's called in this game. What am I doing here right now? Oh, we are trying to level up. What's her name? So we can put her back into the camp. The totally friendly neighborhood camp. Why is it? You got diminished? No. What? Go, yes. There we go. And now we can promote. Good. Good. Get back at the fucking training arena. You don't get to have a break. Oh, you're sore and tired? Fuck you. How about that? Get in there.
Touch my tail. Wanna good. Is it working? Let's take
Confirm. Do your thing. It's gonna take 10 hours to get her to the next level. Well, we'll have to build her without building her, basically. Where we'll be able to do one of the things where she's just given to us, fully formed, hopefully, and just ready to rip. But till then, we are gonna burn through the story because I've been slacking on doing that yesterday, and we gotta not do that. We gotta keep our good pace. Let's get coffee just in case I forget, because I will. Also, Lone did say, what was it? What's up, Grim? What's good, Lone? How are you, my dude? Waiting for the signature black hot. Listen, I said it was delicious. How dare you? Who up supping their game?
Coffee is not a must.
So dumb. We'll do this, collect that. That was one of the stupidest things I read today. But I loved it. Also, I forgot we have this event too, which should be easy gems. Wake up! I'm sorry. I was so bad doing this. I always wish we should go to the old lady and be like, get the fuck up. My line for like that's rude is dogs treat as nice as possible. Old people treat as nice as possible. But dogs are ahead of old people, unfortunately. Not that we don't love old people here, just to say that, yeah, there is a pecking order. Anyways, yeah. Who up for that? Cat says, for me, I find the best story that sets the scene in a way there you don't know.
Lone Syndicate said my day was good work, went by fast
yeah?
today.
Ooh.
You've almost finished my next drawing, just have color the skin, can't wait to show you guys.
Hell yeah, no, I can't wait to see it, buddy. I was gonna say though, Kat, about that comment. Yeah, that's a great one. I should probably take a picture of that. I forgot about that. I was trying to think of like beloved series, but I've heard Tolkien isn't an easy read, so I'm wondering.
Catman 11,234 said, "Do old dogs beat everything?"
Do old dogs beat everything? Oh, probably. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great inference. Yeah, that's a great way to melt the heart entirely. Especially the person who has been lucky enough to have many dogs live into old age, which is also kind of sad, but it's lucky because, you know, you get to spend more time with them. But yeah, absolutely. Also, dogs that are like beaten and like thrown away, and they're just like, "Could you help me?" It's also like again, as much as I love. I'm sorry I'm like this, but like, you know, the dodo and like all of these like cute, wholesome dog helping shelters and stuff like that. You gotta also probably realize that they're probably making bank. You know what I mean? Like building off of the suffering of an animal. You know what I mean? Where like, it's just like, you know, the Casey Neistat vlogs where somebody's like setting up a camera and then like going to like
Lone
walking
Syndicate said
10 feet
not
back.
saying we don't like old people here. Meanwhile, also Grin, I'ma have to drop kick that grandma.
It's not because she's old. It's because she's a terrible person. Now, let me ask you this, Lone. If there was a horrible piece of shit grandma coming at your sweet mom with a cleaver or some shit, are you not drop kicking that old lady? Listen, we like old people. We're not gonna just let old people kill us. It's stupid. Anyways, it's a very cultural thing that I just said right there, which applies to a lot of things. Anyway, yeah, same thing as like, you know, Casey Neistat films a vlog, like runs 20 feet back, sets go on the camera, runs, goes, does his thing, awkwardly has to go back to the camera, hit off. Imagine those dodo people, where they're like, they see a dog abandoned in a cage in the middle of the forest. We don't even know if they didn't put that dog there, first of all. Secondly, they basically see the dog suffering. They're like, this would be great. They run over, get their camera, hit go. They line everything up, and they're like, oh no, we're going to help him. And it's not that it's not a net good for the world. It's just that the lead up of setting up them shots, gotta be crazy. Gotta be like, you feel like God. Hopefully no one ever sees that part, because that better be horrible. Also, don't let me forget to do some of the what is it called? The friendship quests, because I keep forgetting to do them every time, and it's a bad thing. Oh, I don't want to sound interesting, but your name is Grin. I'm not. That Grin isn't interesting. Grin is just a state of a facial feature, essentially, or an emotion. And sometimes I don't be very grinny, I'll be honest. So yes. Actually, I think most times, even if I'm feeling shitty, I'll try to smile. But we gotta do this, then down, and it'll take us immediately to the thing. That's the pattern there. Catman says,
Lone Syndicate said, but Piper did nothing wrong, do nothing to us. She just wanted to test us to see if we were good at thinking on our feet. And
That is absolutely bullshit, Lone. That is absolute a crock of shit. What happened? Don't you rewrite history, okay? What happened was Lucy was basically talking to Piper, and Lucy brought Piper up to speed without telling us, and then Piper says like, "Hey, what were you guys getting up to?" And now we look like a lying bitch to Lucy. So as much as it's shitty for old Granny to test us, because I don't like that shit. I'm not big into that. If you're with a partner that's like constantly testing you because she thinks you're gonna do some horrible shit, they got their own issues. They got some fucking issues they gotta deal with. That's not a reflection of you. It's like just because somebody has been shit on by the world does not mean they get a shit on you. Honestly, it's more a reflection of how shitty Lucy is than how shitty Piper is. Piper's just the asshole who's basically using information against you. And again, it's not that she's like, "Hey, I hate you, burn in hell," but it is like one of those things of like, Lucy, it's more thing about it's Lucy's fault. Lucy, you made me look like a liar when I was covering for you for the one person. It's like those stupid things. Have you guys ever seen those stupid shorts or TikToks where like a dude, a girlfriend's filming the boyfriend or something like that, or no, like the boyfriend is filming the girlfriend, and the girlfriend's like asking his best buddy like if Jason's with him, and he's literally filming in the car, and the dude's like covering for him the best he possibly can, without like basically like, you know, being a dickhead about it, like trying to be like, yeah. Anyways, the dude's covering for him, and then the shitty motherfucker friend is sitting there chuckling like, "See, I told you he'd cover for me," and you're like, your friend went out of his way to try to protect you, and then you functionally use that against him? Because it's not like your girlfriend's not going to be like, what a fucking lying cunt. Like, what are you talking about? Like, the girlfriend's absolutely going to be like, that guy's untrustworthy completely. You've diminished your friend's trust when he was just trying to look out for you? Garbo. Terrible person. Absolute shit. It's like when loyalty and trust is like thrown away for nonsense shit. That's the same feeling I get with that moment. Now, great, again, if it's game, it's jokes, it's just probably not as intense as what I'm saying, but the reason why I had like an aversion to it is because of that. Also, because little tiny kid. Is his
Lone
knees
Syndicate
clipping?
said that's why we should kick the rebellious teenager and not the old lady, lol, although both Piper and Lucy are very sweet when you do their trust
No, for
stories.
sure. I don't disagree that they're shitty. A person can do bad behavior that you should not allow, and they can still be a lovely person. You know, everyone's entitled to have a bad day or to kind of fumble. But it's just to say that, like, you can't be like, no, everything is fine. Actually, no, they're the cutest and they're totally not toxic. They have some toxic behavior at all. Absolutely not. We're going to bed. I think we should have done this before we ended it. That way we could have theoretically had access to everything, maybe? Or are we jumping into the next chunk? I think we're doing that. Do old dogs be everything? Tolkien is hard to read in terms of names. I also admit. Now, Kat, have you read any Japanese manhwa, manga, or anything like that? Because them fuckers go hard too. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it's as crazy as like Geralt of Rivia, which sounds it's a complicated name made easy, I guess. Yennefer also pretty fine, but like Yahami or something like that will be some of the names from these manhwas and some shit. And you're reading like, but the character couldn't possibly said Yahami. It's like this. It's like I don't know how to put it, but it's not. It's almost like a word where like it requires 4 syllables, maybe 3 syllables, but the one middle syllable is like extra heavy. It's like not meant to be like name. It's like Nemis. Name. It's like some sort of long weird thing in the middle that you're like, fuck. In order for this to be canonically accurate, I gotta like hold a syllable and it feels weird. I don't like it. Anyways. Cat says GRINN. What? Don't say that. I don't like that at all. You don't get a break, get back in the arena and drop kick Ole. I mean, hey. I wouldn't say that. I'm in the position. Nah, I'm not sure if I agree with that either. As much as I like Kazuha's whole shtick about like, hey, you know, if someone's coming at you with a machete, irrespective of who they are, nationality, culture, whatever, drop kick them, etc. Get them away from you. Well, that being said, though, I also is deeply unfortunate seeing, as much as this might be like sexist in a weird way, in some kind of convoluted way, it is deeply
McFlufferkin
troubling.
said so. Some of my favorite mods for ZZZ are the ones that change the outfits of a character to fit their most common team, faction pairings.
Ooh!
Nicole and Billy as Neps agents, Sukaku as a butler, maid.
Oh, that sounds so cool. That sounds so awesome, Fluff. I did see some of the mods, Fluff. They look crazy. I was sad, though. I went to see, it's weird, man. How do I put this properly? Have you guys ever been in the position where it's not that you necessarily want to partake in insert whatever, okay? But it's just that you do not like being barred from potential entry, I guess. Does that make sense? So it's almost like when you watch a YouTube video and they censor words and you're like, dang it. And if you knew they had a white website where like the words weren't censored so you could at least hear what they were saying.
Said, hello, Grin. What are we up to today?
We're grinding. I'll give you an update in a minute. But yes, it's similar to that. TLDR, I was looking through one of the mod sites for Zenless, and of course, they have like the blurred thumbnail, and immediately, as much as I'd like to be a better man, I'm curious. Why is it blurred? What's going on? I've been on Nexus, I know modding.
It's said I'd say it'd be fine as long as you use the UID hiding mods first and foremost.
For sure, yeah, that would be important. I'm not sure if we'll jump into mods just yet. I feel like that's when we're really sparse for content. But point is, I seen some of these blur mods. I'm like, I want to see what the heck is going on, because degeneracy, all that. You click on it, and they're like, you gotta make an account. If there's one thing about me, ladies and gentlemen, I fucking hate making accounts of shit. I have my 2 sites I use. I don't want more. Yeah. It's always annoying because they assign you out of them. You have to sign in again, and you gotta fucking find your password. It's a nightmare. Anyways, so I will say that I didn't get to see to the extent in which the perversion is present within the ZZZ modding scene. Although I did see a lot of non-mature content that was bordering on very mature, which is just a bunch of latex. Honestly, it's just a bunch of fucking sweaty leather, essentially. But hey. Also, look at that bike. Okay, so last time Caesar, we had to talk to her about some stuff. I want to catch him on chat, but TLDR for what we're doing today, we are trying to burn through the story, and then we're going to spend a shit ton of resin building Piper and Caesar and try to make it all happen. And hopefully you guys can guide me through how to use my discs. But Piper did nothing wrong, do nothing to us. She just wanted to yeah, see, alone, the fundamental thing that we disagree with here is the test. I do not think it is a healthy thing for you as a person to presume you are above others to then have to test them because they need to be worthy of you of some weird kind. Maybe if you've been betrayed to hell and back, maybe. But I've always never liked that. It just smells like shit. It's not like a deal breaker for like you being a garbage person, but it just doesn't sound good. Like when you're in a relationship with a partner and they're constantly like testing you, it's one thing to be like, hey, I have this insecurity where I was cheated on in the past. I would like to see your phone. Is that okay? That's entirely not what I mean. I'm talking about like somebody planning things against you, trying to set up a thing in which you could very much fail and look like a bastard asshole, and then like waiting to see if you do it or don't. And people are subject to bad days. So like you could even say something, you could even fail the test in which you actually wouldn't fail the test. You just had a bad day and you said like you maybe weren't as supportive as you should have been. Things like that. I don't feel like it's a good thing when people are like, I'm going to test you. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like it immediately gives me the vibe that like you think you're better or more important or whatever, you know? And again, maybe, again, there's a good way to handle like, I have insecurities or something bad that happened to me. I don't want it to happen again. Here's why I'm asking you this. Totally like a grown-up ass thing to do. But it's a children's game to like test, like play these games and test people, I think. This is also exploded way more than the context of one mishap that Piper and Lucy did to us. It was just something that when you're talking for hours, it's something that pops up in my head to think, I don't like that behavior. And then I got to explain why I make that behavior, or I don't like that behavior, or I can just shit on them. And I think shitting on them is much more fun, especially when we're just moving along, you know? Nog says, Grin, Tolkien names are okay as long as you don't talk.
McFlufferkin said friendship tests are asinine, but in the case of Lucy and Piper, they wanted to know if you keep your word since you're technically just meeting them in the story, and it's a vote of confidence.
No, again, in the story, it's fine. It's just, again, my main thing is that, like, when you're playing a video game and you're streaming it and you're constantly talking, and if I see behavior that I don't like, it's like a signal that's like, this is not a good signal. It's not like a deal breaker, but it's something like a behavior that I don't find enjoyable. I didn't like it, especially in the context of it makes our character look like an asshole. Like, Lucy knows that she told us to basically keep quiet about something, and we have no idea that Piper is in the know about this. And then Piper asks us to be truthful. We then lie. There's no way in which, like, again, it's like great. Both of these people value lying above all else, or whatever. So, like, to me, it still makes us look like a bad guy. It'd be one thing if, like, if Lucy, like, covered for us or immediately did anything like that, but Lucy basically, like, hung us out to dry, and then we were slammed. Like, if you were Piper, yes, you know that I can lie for you, but you also know that I'm willing to lie, which makes me look like a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, I've never known someone to be like, yes, he can keep a secret. It's usually like, yes, he can keep a secret, but also I shouldn't trust him with other things because he's willing to lie so easily. So, yeah. Especially when, like, it'd be one thing if Lucy was testing me. It's another thing that Lucy threw me on the bus, essentially, and was like, well, this is bullshit. Okay, but Nog says, Grin, token names are okay as long as you don't talk about locations or races anyway. Why? What's that mean? Is this one of those things where, like, every writer is, like, subconsciously a kind of a rough person? Have very strong beliefs and shit? Ugh. It's like when you learn that, what's this guy's name? Welcome to Frang Doug Mahar. Yeah, that sounds like it's close to saying some horrible shit. But I gotcha. Also, what a bunch of assholes. You know what I mean? What a bunch of assholes. They're like, hey, we could call it, like, I don't know, the Smoldering Heart or something like that. That's the location. Instead, it's like, let's just smash together 5 syllables and act like it's chill. And you're like, what? Are you insane? I'd say it's fine as long as you hide the HUD. Oh yeah, most of the mods from Gang Banana are everywhere from Skimpy to outright HUD. Dang. Even related to tame ones on the surface have toggleable. Just strip them down, which is wish there is a safer work. Lone, does this interest you in any way? I know you are much more of the cultured individual. Does this make you want to get a PC? Knowing that you could theoretically have characters with, like, new skins? Because that's one thing I'm pissed. I'm pissed at Withering Waves and Zenless for this. Why have you not given us cooler skins? Not cooler skins, sorry. Like, I want the ability to toggle, like, it'd be cool to put Sukaku in a different fucking outfit. Or Ellen. Ellen's great. I like Ellen's outfit's great. But yeah, Piper, great example.
Lone Syndicate said, alright, Corin, and her engine is now level 60.
Ooh, nice. Level 60. Wait. Yeah, so that's maxed up. Nice. Hot damn. That's your second team, right? Kat says, thus is why I don't date anyone, Grin. I just watch you collect your digital women. Don't do that. You should be open to having people pop into your life and love and care them. Digital waifus are cute, but I don't know if they can compare to just human connection, irrespective of physical connection. Just be having someone to talk to and someone excited to see you every day. It's a very, very good for the soul type thing. Lucy is tsundere chunin trope character, while Piper is just an old gal that finds entertainment in simple and mundane things and gambling. Gotcha. That's quite the MO for the characters. Also, Corin, engine stuff. I'm not. Yeah, I refuse. At this point, I refuse to read this. I read all day, stupid books and shit. I don't want to do it here. And this is, hopefully I can figure it out. This is what we always say. What's good, V? V says, the cam leaks hit. We will all be cam havers. What's that? Camilla? What? Okay, V, please, V, give me the breakdown of Camilla. What is the kit? Because we did see, Fluff and Loam did look into it for me. Thank you so much, by the way. I didn't say thank you enough that time. A little bit of what it was. Is there any sort of new leaks coming out about what she's doing, what she's buffing, what are her, like, highlights? Give me them leaks. Let me know about her weapon. Is her weapon a must-have? Is she, like, a sub-DPS? Is she, like... I hope she's a fucking godly supporter. I'm hoping, honestly. Go to Era? Yeah. That's the name of the... That's the channel name? Okay. hoping to give me the TLDR, but I guess not. I'll bookmark it. I don't know if we'll watch it now, but we'll see. Woo, Withering Waves. H-A. What a weird name. Area, there it is. Oh, these are full-on, like, gameplay. I can't show you, but I can. It's harmless to link to a YouTube video. So I will post this in the Withering Waves Discord, unless someone already beat me to it, but I doubt it. So if you want to see what we're looking at right now, where the fuck is it? I'm blind. I'm blind. Ah, there's. Oh fuck, maybe is that old? That's an old. Yeah, but this is a slightly new gameplay. Post that there.
Lone Syndicate said I now have 9 characters built, and technically I have maybe 10 different teams with all the matchups and stuffs.
You've been cooking. Yeah, what? How many? 9? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right, let's look at the first one. I will describe what's happening. First of all, she looks so good. She looks so good. Oh, shit. That is some straight up tying people up shit. Huh. That's oh, wow. I can show you a screenshot, I think, without it getting blitzed. But here's what I see. That's it. That's pretty provocative, to say the least. Okay. And she just hangs out. Let's mute it. I want to save some spot. Man, she looks fucking good. I like the red. It's like a gradient red. She got that flower on her chest. It was a little weird. She looks good. She looks great. She got a sword. What's the sword say? Text not found. Weapon resonant. Yeah.
Lone Syndicate said that alone equals must pull.
What? That alone equals a must pull.
11,234 said tying people up brings back memories of GRINN whipping people in VR.
Listen, there might be a mod called Lash, which will literally let us tie people up like Spider-Man, but better. Hopefully it gets updated soon, because it's a great mod. Anyways, yeah, what do you call it? So her weapon does seem to give her a critical rate and decent amount of attack. Cool. Got it. She proposes are cute. They're not really giving us skills. They're all placeholders. So it looks like she just entered into the weapon test. Oh. Okay. All we see is this. This I could show you. Could be a screenshot of anything. Normal attack bleeding. First of all, that makes sense, because she's like a weird, like, thorny rose type character that seems to, like, wrap people up and ensnare them. So that makes sense as a bleeding effect. But bleeding makes me think, is she similar to, honestly, Bernice, where she basically, like, applies a stacking debuff to an enemy, like a damage over time effect, and then you switch off her, and then the enemy's basically bleeding after that? Oh! And not bleeding, my
said breeding
dyslexia.
with an R.
Dyslexia, I'm sorry. Dyslexia, guys. In my brain, I said, also, why does it say breeding? I only see, okay. My brain immediately thought bleeding. Like bleed because of thorns? My brain, it made sense. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. I don't really know what to do with the breeding thing. Oh, it's like breeding flowers, probably. Like we know that's her lore. She has many, it's breeding flowers, probably. Got it. So normal attack, does she like infect people? Something? Alright, these are, okay, now we're looking at, this is a lot longer video. This is the second video I've uploaded to Discord. Start playing it.
Lone Syndicate said GRINN permission to make a joke.
Hit me. Her idle animations are cute. I kind of don't want this to be spoiled. I prefer if we could just see her attacks. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Normal attack. I can only describe what we see. Ooh, she got like a little thorn thing by her thing. I wonder if she has an outro skill that's really good. First of all, interesting. She kind of has like a melee, a normal, like a combo that's like a yo-yo, which I kind of am okay with. Yeah, I mean, like, she kind of keeps her sword attached with like a vine. Golly, definitely like ballerina-y. Oh, weird. Does she have different combos? Wow, she flashes buttocks a lot. A lot with her normal attack. Pause at 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. So she's like a combo character. That's exceptionally edgy. That's some like hyper edgy shit. You do her first 2 attacks and you pause, and she like does one of these, like, oh my face, edgy as hell person. All right, so her skill activation is what? We didn't really get to see this. What is it? Skill activation. Giant sweeping AoE, and then she ties herself up. Golly. And she just hangs out until she's just forever, I guess. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, so she has a shit ton of combos, and then she ties herself up like Harlequin almost. Very similar to Harlequin Suicide Squad game, and she does like spinny kicks. That is interesting, man. I can show you a little tiny bit. That's wildly interesting. So she ties herself up, and then she basically like discharges a shit ton of little vines. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope she's good. Please don't be shitty. Please just be cracked.
Lone Syndicate said, who is she breeding with, and can I volunteer myself as tribute?
All right, well, it's perverted, but hey, I will say I'm not. So are you stuck in that area? You must be. It's a vine. Okay, yeah, so I mean, it's less like a smexy, tie me up kind of thing. It's more of like a what do you call it? Circus ballet stuff, where they're like literally using these 2 ropes to kind of like wrap the body around it and stuff like that. That makes sense. Okay. And if you jump while you're in that state, you just so you stay there for a long time. Golly. NA hold. Yeah, she does seem like she is a Havoc DPS. Like, I'm not seeing much support. I'm seeing a shit ton of Havoc DPS. I feel like she might just be a pure Havoc DPS. In that case, shit, maybe we wasted all of our resources on leveling up Rover. Oh my god, dude, she seems like a fucking AoE freak. Just like, yeah, she has so many like spinny mass scaling AoE hits. I will say, she by far has like the most weird variation of combos. It looks like they can feed into each other, which is abnormal. Most characters have like their own designated thing. Hers seem like they go into everything. Skill cancel, yeah. Damn. Oh, and she's got like claws and shit. I'm sorry, I know this is not the most interesting. I will go back to ZZ. I'm so happy this, yeah. This looks epic. I am so excited to play this character. I think I'm gonna be the character to start prepping for. Now we have like 24 days to prep. It's probably too much time, if anything. Cool. And this is her alt, which I don't know what her alt does. I wonder if it just buffs up Havoc damage. Seems like it. Oh, her alt's kind of disappointing, actually. What does it do? Hopefully it does. It must do something good. I wonder what makes her hair red. Yeah, I wonder what. Oh, yeah, just her normal. Yeah, I don't know what her alt really does. It doesn't seem to. It seems to be quick. I wonder if it's just a damage burst or if it's like gives you a buff. I would assume it gives you a buff. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That look, sorry, great. Look great. What do you guys think? Sorry. She's
Catman
all
11,234 said claws, whips, thorns, and breeding.
It is.
No wonder you're excited to play her, Grin.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Lone Syndicate said we have another living Beyblade, it seems.
It does. It does seem like that. I will say, I'm not sure if I'm into the whole, whippy, all that stuff, but I also, as much as the coolness of it, sure. Hopefully we'll be playing her, so we won't be the one receiving the whippy nonsense. So yeah. That reminds me, I also haven't done any of the Blackshore stuff yet. Oh, dude, it's so good. I really like it. Especially the story. I really like the storekeeper story.
Fluffican said Lumi also seems to have partly inherited Verina's original space jumpsuit, but this time they covered up the deep V-cut.
Oh, okay. Cat says, won't be flowers when lost. Love says her area red hair turns into a okay. Yeah, very circus performery. I'm confused though. Like, it does seem like she is. I didn't see much support there. It seemed like she was like full send DPS. I don't know if she's sub DPS because she didn't look like she had downtime. Maybe her E skill was on a massive cooldown, but I don't know. It still seemed to be pretty available, you know? Fluff says Jane Doe was fan service agent for Zenless Zone Zero, and Camilla is a fan service for Wither Whips. Yeah, I get it. Is funny because it is literally like the Shorekeeper is the most wholesome, and yet the most non-clothed. And then what's her name, Camilla, is the most risque, kind of like seductive vibe, whilst also being fairly clothed in comparison. But yeah, whips and chains excite me. Not whips and chains for me, buddy. What excites me is a sword spear, honestly. Alone said, which sounds kind of gay. Anyways, V says she deflowers herself when ulting. I will also be polling, but I'm curious of what she does. I'm curious of like how we are to.
McFluffigan said if the kit leaks were accurate, Camellia will be like Changli, a Havoc sub DPS that will benefit other Havoc damage.
Yes, yeah. I just like, you could tell with Changli that a lot of it was like activate her skill twice. What do you call it? Burn all of your charges. Use her alt. Burn the charges down now that you've accumulated them, and that she's done. I don't really see when Camilla's done. You know what I mean? Like I like in all that like skill stuff. Maybe it's because there was like no cooldowns. Maybe if I seen that her skill cooldown was on like a fucking 20-second timer, you'd be like, okay, that's clearly like a and we're done, and we're done. But it didn't seem like it was like that. Yes, but we shall see. Christ, man, am I lying? Flo says,
Lone Syndicate said again, Burr, my account is just gonna be DPS like I haven't summoned on a support character at all.
I really do think the one girl is gonna be peak. Again, I kind of want, I shouldn't be, I just really, it's very hard that you have both. Like, I think the Shorekeeper, they did such a fucking good job, at least for me.
McFluffican said in a way, Changli and Camellia are practically the anomaly roles of Wu Hua. They are mostly on-field characters, while someone like Jinsei is an attack role that is burst DPS.
Yeah, that's true. But then we have Changli, or not Changli, sorry, Shorekeeper, sorry. But anyways, what I was going to say is the Shorekeeper is such a, like, I love the story, and also she's providing a lot of use, like critical rate, and like a lot of critical rate too, and healing, and like all this other weird shit that's like, I think it's like what was it? It was some sort of weird other scaling metric, but yeah, all that sounds super nice, you know what I mean? So I'm like, it's hard, yet it's easy. Because Camilla looks awesome, but at the same time...
God said I got my SK to Waveband 1. I'm using the rest of the S-Strikes. We get the rest of this first half to try and get Waveband 2 for that 40% attack damage to the team.
Sorry. What did you say? I got my SK to Waveband 1, and I'm using the rest of the Ares to get the rest of this first half to try to get the Waveband 2 for the 40% attack for my team. Okay. What's that mean, Waveband? What's that? Fluff says, Shorekeeper is a support role. Equivalent doesn't mean they can't dish out damage, but their budget bigger role is... But yeah. Changli feels like a sub DPS that you can that if you really do invest in everything, you can make her a DPS worthy character. But I feel like it's like she still feels like a sub DPS. Like you can tell that like there's clearly a time when you're on cooldown, even though you have stuff built like crazy. So I feel like Camilla, just on a surface level, I don't know enough, but I think she's going to be the opposite. Like, if Changli is tilted to, like, mainly a sub-DPS and you can kind of force her to be a main DPS, I think Camilla, Changli will be that. Camilla will be a much more leaning on, like, main DPS that you could just use as a secondary DPS, but cool. Kind of, a little bit kind of short, a little bit... Shorekeeper is a support role. I just wish they had similar style weapons to ZZZ. I prefer much more things having stat sticks to provide visual effects if paired with their signature character. Otherwise, each character is unique. Yeah. Again, I can't really tell a difference personally. This is something Fluff said before, which I clearly he likes, but as a person who plays both of them, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say because I don't love the. I feel like they're like the support. Like again, the fact that I have like 1,000 attack weapons, and I have like one anomaly weapon or two anomaly weapons.
V for
That's
God
ass
said
sometimes.
also 2.0 is Renashida red exclamation mark. We are close. AF Kuro Games is keeping me fed.
Ooh. What do you call? Yeah, man. We still have quite a bit of time to go, though, right? Like, we still have 24 days until... No, we have like 9 days till the Shorekeeper's banner's up, I think. Maybe a little more. And then we have another 20 days of gap of the rerun of Jin Show. And then we finally have the Camilla. Is Camilla coming first or second? Or do you not know that, V? I hope she's coming first. It'll be a long time to wait, if that's the case. I wonder who's coming with Camilla, though. I thought there was a... We know that. It's like there's a character that's like a... we know it. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. We've seen a picture of her. She looks neat, but not crazy. Not like Camilla. Yeah, she's coming first half. Let's go. Okay, cool. 12 days until the Shorekeeper banner ends. Yeah, we still got. I'm not sure if it's time to prep for Camilla yet, because I'm still. Yeah, probably not. I should probably finish building out Shorekeeper, and then I should start prepping. That'd probably be just the right amount of time to get everything. Okay, listen to some story. Is it loud enough for you guys?
That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Cute. Does Lucy still go back to the city often? Caesar, you haven't been in New Eridu much, have you?
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
Shit.
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you the freedom to roam.
Sorry. It's probably annoying that hearing the music in the background. Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide.
Very cute.
We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
I'm surprised. What do we do in the meantime, Proxy? Speaking of ways to relax in New Eridu, let's try the holiday default plan, watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. That's it's Bella's default plan. Caesar's a girl, too, and she's around the same age, so she probably won't be too opposed. I mean, I feel like she's more on the tomboy angle. Maybe showing her cars and stuff like that would be kind of better. Yep, that's let's take Caesar to Limmer Square now. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be best. But okay. Yinlin rerun with yeah it's Yinlin. Okay, so it's Yinlin, not the, I thought it was Jinshi, the spear guy. My bad. Yinlin is this, so it's the Electro buffer with the new ice character coming out. The new ice character looks very cool.
Lone Syndicate said we get to go on a date with Caesar. This is by far the best Hoyo game update.
It is pretty cool. More of a hangout, but sure. which they hang with your boy, but yeah. Oh, the cinema. This is a huge, it's like a whole, I guess it'd be good. She's going to see the fucking Berserk-like movie behind her. Do you also have a cinema in the Outer Ring? Don't you have a cinema like this? What the fuck? I hate when they do this. It's just irrelevant. Like, two options that are the same exactly. Basically a large room with a video player. They aren't that impressive. I mean, it's still something. We have open air kind of drive-in cinema too. One clear night, bikers will roll in. Miles catch some movies. Sometimes they even duke it out for a good spot. Don't expect city cinema to be so crowded though. Weird. It's not usually this crowded. Is there an event going on? And then, welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll show you the award movie this week. The unique theme every day. Okay, with the Port Peak Attack of Cybers, the Big Hollow, or Coffee Mate available. Oh no.
McFlufferkin said with trust events, choices will provide normal or significant gains in trust, and sometimes loss.
Help! Help, please. Oh no, it's Thriller today. I should have picked the cinema. I shouldn't have picked this. No, that's great. You're talking about Coffee Mate, right? While it's labeled a romantic comedy, it's today's pick for its heart-racing effect. Most viewers' pulse will go wild. Okay. Wait, heart racing? Really? Wait, heart racing? Is that excitement or fear? Are you into this one, Caesar? No, not at all. It's a rare cinema trip, so let's just catch the thrill for the kicks. Since it's Caesar's call, guess I'll have to bear with it for Caesar's sake. It's your call, sure.
McFluffikins said thanks to Caesar's music video, we know that she fantasizes about slice-of-life romances.
Oh, I didn't know that. Would not have known that. Also, shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. Oh, crap. Good thing you told me that. I was about to pick like the most gritty, hardcore one ever. Sure thing, I'm checking tickets now. Yep. Sure, I guess. Hold on a sec. Let's go for Coffee Mate. Wait. Sure thing, I'm checking tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cyberus, and Coffee Mate. So which one should we pick? Should we go to Coffee Mate? Yeah, the second, right? It's the romantic one. Let's go for the cute coffee one. Coffee Mate. Wise. What's with the sudden change of heart? I surrender. I just can't handle. Is this what's I surrender?
Lone Syndicate said I currently have 88 wishes for Bernice.
Woo.
Also, Caesar is big soft on the inside. Choice Coffee Mate.
Got it. So should I be the bitch here and just say I just hate thrillers? I just can't handle thrillers. I think so, because I think that was her reaction. I think she was kind of like, I'm not a big fan, and that's why. So if I'm the bitch, then it makes sense. Wait, so you're... Hey, stop laughing at me. Cut me some slack, please. I feel like that one's a little bit less... Again, I don't know what context is like, stay! Stop laughing at me! Is it like genuine fucking anger, or is it like, hey, stop laughing at me? Kind of like, like clearly taking the piss out of it. I don't know. Cut me some slack, please. Overthrow in my mouth. Ugh. Not because the game's hanging up on my chest. Sorry, no offense. It's just, I feel like I'm seeing another side of you. Alright then, let's go for Coffee Mate. You watch Coffee Mate with Caesar, and after that, you projectile vomit. Seriously, everyone, even the characters in the movie, could tell that Angeline had a thing for Rob, right? But Rob just wouldn't believe it, almost leading to a misunderstanding. And am I the only one who keeps babbling about the story? Am I the only one babbling about the story? I feel it feels like I've discovered a new side of you. Huh? Wait. What's that supposed to mean? I guess, I get it. You're getting back at me earlier, aren't you? Just kidding. Glad you enjoyed. Let's just say glad you enjoyed.
McFlufferkin said Caesar was very much engaged with this one.
Gotcha. Well, if you do the other choices, she kind of like, not sure about it. It was kind of a lot. Yeah, this movie makes me laugh out loud in the first half and then makes you fret over their relationships in the second. It really is a movie that gets your heart racing. And the best part, it leaves you with a warm feeling after, thinking, thanks for taking me to watch this movie, Wise. So, where are you headed next? Let's grab drink. My treat. No, we didn't get like a trust increase, so it must not really matter, I don't think. Unless we chose wrong, but it must just not really matter. Let's go long ways.
Lone Syndicate said Bell dialogue during this segment is a bit different, mainly because you know it's two women.
What does that mean? No scissoring? Is that Mihoyo's take? Brutal. Oh, cool new character. I'm not sure new character, but I haven't seen this character before. Fine, it's today. Yeah, I think about it. Got it. Okay. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Ugh. Hey, would like some tea milk. Hello?
McFlufferkin said Bell and Wise have a lot of differences when interacting with agents in Chapter 4.
Is Bella significantly like more peppy? And Wise is more just like, just trying to get through this. There's so much ass in this game. My God, it's aggressive. It's an aggressive game, no doubt. I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard's Tea Milk. What? Is she intimidated by like a skyscraper? I mean, I'll be honest. Fucking, if we're like a normal tall guy, Caesar is a tall ass girl. Huh? Richard T Milk. The name ring a bell. Then Bernice and I swing by last time. She grabbed a drink from here, and it took ages to eat. Wait, eat? Are you sure this is? Wait, eat? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and she was keen on uncovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city, so she ordered all of the toppings on the menu to be added. You mean the lady in the motorbike, right? I remember her, yeah. I'm sorry, while we don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if you added all of them back then. I'm sorry for a terrible drink you had. I mean, I think it's more of a, it's more of like, yeah, them. We definitely got to spin your food, okay? No worries. I wasn't your fault. Plus, I had a consequence for a long time. I had to be in the queue for a long time, so I get out of the city for a temporary inspection.
Lone Syndicate said, if you think this game has a lot of ass, you should stick around for my Nikki segments during our hangout streams.
We can't always show those, so it's too much ass sometimes. But today, we'll go for a regular one.
McFluffican said Wise is becoming the harem protagonist. Belle seemed to have more thirst traps during the Neps Banners story.
What does that mean? Wise seems to be becoming the harem protagonist, while Belle seems to have more thirst traps. What does that mean? Means Belle's being the one that's like sus? Thirst traps during the end. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. UNC. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think my brain's up around like synapse and all that stuff. I don't know. UNC to buy milk tea. Good stuff.
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
How about a walk nearby?
We've got some time to spare. How about we walk around nearby? There's lots of interesting shops in Lumina Square. You might see something you like.
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, following a severe flustered officer.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Wise. I'll be right back.
Caesar rushes off before she even finishes speaking. A few minutes later, you managed a call her?
Hello, Wise?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
I mean, well, Caesar, listen, hey, both of you apparently S ranks. I guess it's not wrong, because he is technically a stunner. What a waste. What a waste. And she is a stunner, stunner, supporter, technically.
Catman 11,234 said, GRINN, please give us your best anime boy protagonist style dialogue.
Sorry. It's a very violent response, but that's how I feel. Okay? Not a chance. Not a chance. Oh, man, there's these like videos popping and they get sent to me because I found this like dude who's like an Indian, not even an Indian, he's probably like a US person who just happens to be really good at making an Indian accent. That's probably not okay, but I digress. I got a lot of his like Call of Duty clip mods, and then there's this other guy who I guess YouTube just sends me, who's like, his whole shtick is that he just like is like cringe on Xbox Live comms and's like, I'm an anime character, meh. And I just can't, dude. Like, I want, one of these days I would like, especially next month sometime, would be cool, to just do like one stream where we're just reacting to a Reddit or something funny. But I do so badly with cringe, it's not even funny. And I'm pretty cringe. I'll like fully just say that already. But like, it's experiencing the of other people's like, it like, I don't know what it is. If it's like, if you have like, maybe it's that they've experienced like social moments that were fucking, they went tits up real fast, or if it's maybe that like when someone else is feeling something, I feel a little bit of it too. So it's just bad, dog.
Catman 11,234 said Grinch.
Grinch, yes, Grinch is all the time, every day. But seeing someone else's Grinch is just too much. It makes my like, I just want to crawl out of my skin, or like I can't even handle it. You know what I mean? But your tone earlier, I see some people who just take it on the chin, and I just feel like, it feels like I'm getting punched in the chest.
McFluffican said, I admit, one of the reasons I finally decided to risk it for Caesar was thanks to one of the HoloLive mods.
Oh.
They turned her into one of my favorites, the Lioness Shishiro Bottom.
Oh, I'm curious about a lot of these mods, man. I'm gonna have to make that one of the damn accounts. Perhaps not romantically, but she was definitely enthusiastic over interactions with Jane. Jane respected in her own way, but seems to flirt with Eric. Got it. I see. It makes sense. So I kind of why seems like he's being like legitimately the male harem protagonist, which is to say someone who does all the right things whilst never cashing in. And in fact,
Raidnade said that level of cringe is a great way to make me click off of a video.
Yeah, but I can't handle it. It's too much. It's always like, the only way that I think it could maybe be fun if I was worse than you, which I think I am. Like, I think most people would be like, it's not that cringe. I get red. I get like, it hits me like a truck. I can't even describe it. Like, it's just, and I just want to be like, stop, please.
McFlufferkin said Wise is a good guy that is pretty oblivious to the sheer amount of women that like him.
Yeah, I don't really get the vibe that women like him. Does that make sense? Like, I think Wise is a character that I find, and I haven't getting caught up on the story. I find Withering Waves is Zenless is much more of a, how do I put it? It's a game that I feel like it's like the classic MiHoYo thing where it's like we're all friends. Like, I still haven't seen too many things, even Jane Doe that flirts, but she flirts with everybody, so it kind of means nothing. I haven't seen that many like moments where like Wise is considered a thing. Maybe when you max out the friendship, that shit changes.
Catman 11,234 said, I'm an extremely emphatic person. Secondhand embarrassment causes damage numbers to appear above me head.
Yeah, empathetic, so what you mean, yeah. But that's hilarious. But anyways, I was gonna say, I don't find like in any, like, again, Withering Waves. The reason why I brought that up is because the story with the Shorekeeper, there's plenty of moments where like I think it really does lean into like, oh, a lot of these characters in this world, like their entire world is the main character. Like whether it's the Shorekeeper story about how much she deeply loves him and how much memory she has of him, or if it's Chang Li's story where she's just like her master that raised her told her about this savior that was gonna make everything okay, and that when you find him, support him as much as possible, and that's been her like guiding light for years. So when she finds you, there's clearly something where like, I think Wise could be like, do you want to hook up or something to any of these people? And a lot of them would be like, no, what are you talking about? Ew. I mean, I haven't even started to think about you in that way. Maybe if you max out the friendship rank, shit changes. But at least in Withering Waves, I feel like the main character, Withering Waves character, could be like, hey, I'm down. And a lot of them would be like, when? You know what I mean? So that's kind of the vibe I get from the game yet. But again, I have not maxed out someone's trust yet, which maybe that changes. Maybe like a lot of them have really heavy leans towards like more than just friends, but I'm really getting vibe of like just friends for a lot of the story. I think there's one that surprised me. I can't think of what it was though. Damn it. But your tone earlier was pretty scary. Humans are more dangerous than ethereals.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than ethereals.
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy.
Raidnade said, all I know is that Wise has no drip and no one can convince me otherwise.
Chasing him through the alleys.
I agree.
So I am a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you.
Catman 11,234 said, Sir GRINN, who's your smash choice?
You can't give me a smash choice. You gotta give me how did a marry kill? Okay, how did a marry kill? Out of all the characters in the game, let me think. No. Well, how did a Jane Doe would be pretty fire, but feel like it would be also. Anyways, I'm trying to think about the characters too. Who's the character that we ended up like experiencing the story and it was just great? She was great too. Oh man, I feel like I'm missing a character. I feel like I would Hadada Jane Doe because it just feels like the most appropriate. I would marry probably honestly Caesar. I'm trying to think. I feel like that's not the right answer though. Ellen is too like weird. Like she's awesome as like a character idea, but just not as like a I would go with that. Yeah, and then the kill, I guess it would just be the character I hate the most, which who would that be? That one. Good guy, no. Nicole, maybe.
Lone Syndicate said, what about Rena?
Who's Rena again? Rena's great. Rena's great. I haven't seen enough Rena to like know, but Rena does sound like she'd just be like a very supportive, helpful person. But I still think Caesar, to me, at least right now, is pretty fire. I don't know who I'd kill. I don't know if there's anyone who let's finish this and then I'll look at the characters because I don't have them off the top of my head. What about you guys? Oh, my nose.
Hey, Wise. Can you hear me?
What happened? What? Oh, hello. You hear me? Hello? Darn, my phone died. Got it ages ago. A yard sale, looking fine back then, but now it's acting up. Yard sale phone, great. Got a ring on the Zen, so not having a phone, it's really a big deal, but now it's causing trouble. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friend yet? Your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changed hers a year ago. Your outfit, you're from the Outer Ring, right? I've got all of these papers at Entry City. Outer Ring. Rare to see one here. Clear. Just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. You don't have the duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eyes.
Lone Syndicate said I'd married Bernice, had daughter Jane, and not sure who I'd kill.
What? Wait, what? You'd marry Bernice? I can't think about a character that's not married, like has the least marriage tenets that you'd want. Man. I'm not sure I'd... Yeah. Got it. Speaking of, you're not nearly as tough as the fugitives. Haven't you considered he lured you into the alley to pick off a fight from the crowd? Of course we have. What did you... Emergency backup. If you hadn't acted, it might have snatched an innocent citizen. I don't face him head on, so but we had no other choice. For some reason, the officer reminds me of an old man, Gray Crow, who retired a while back. Back then, I was like 10. Swallowed a few kids where he picked up. Gotcha. The radiation poisoning shit. Got him.
Raid Nate said him not surprised Lone would marry Burnus. I mean, come on now.
I mean, yeah, I just think again, you'd have to choose someone. The whole premise of how did a marry kill is like there's clearly someone who is the most attractive, then there's the most wifey material, then there's the most like I hate the most, you know. What's up, young lady? Stuff, things, pointless things. We're never gonna think about this again. Goodbye. Sorry. Okay. Pause. Oh, that load screen looks amazing, though, man. What are we doing? Damn it, I can't see still. Shit. I see that this is why why she is one of the only 3D models in the game. Because, yeah, there's one segment. Oh, my nose. Hello. Stop at things. Oh, I'm so burpy today. Did you know where my friend went? After dashing across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Didn't you meet up? Oh, my phone's dead. Well, they did hint that we were trying to like lure us somewhere. I see. I'm sorry for not being helpful. No sweat. I'll sort things out. Hey, you're all right. You look distracted, huh? How did you know? Been zoning out. The girl with the glasses. Oh, is she bullying you? Oh, you fucking kill her. Sorry. No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Talking her job. Started working here thinking I enjoyed the taste of
Lone
tea
Syndicate
milk.
said if we were doing Smash or Pass Ellen, Rena, Zuyuan,
It's
Jane
everybody.
Doe,
I got
Nicole,
I wish I could kill
Caesar,
TTS.
Grace,
I get the joke.
Yanagi all Smash everyone else pass.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. if in all that, if we were playing Genshin and in all that there was like a dude in the middle somewhere, I'd be like, oh shit, that'd be such a funny joke. Anyways, but it's turning into more custom services than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. I was wondering if this job, she's not sure about her job. She doesn't like dealing with people too much. She's just venting. You're all good, says Caesar. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because customers happy with their drinks, saying it's perfect, its taste, temperature, it's fulfilling. Yeah. I want to make drinks and bring relaxation to everyone. I'll stick around here for a bit longer. Don't mention it. Good chatting with you. Yep. Are you troubled too? Yeah, my friend had me worried about me.
McFlufferkin said ominous music smash Piper. Face red droopy eyes.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. That's kind of like the big like, ooh, stop. That's why when you're playing Smash or Pass and Hoyo games, you're like, I don't want to know this much, you guys. I mean, like, they even found an extra to drag me into the city to help me unwind. They're experts at acting like nothing happened. Sounds like you got great friends. Yeah, they'll weigh in next to step up too. You said you were separated from your friends. How did you get here? Got it. I don't think it's irrelevant at all to anything. Maybe it is. But I feel like a lot of this is gonna be like, I don't think we need to know all this to get to the next chunk. But okay, maybe it's gonna like again. Maybe it's they hinted at something like Wise is. Let's block. What do you call it? Wise might be. They're like someone tried to like lure them into the alley, but. No, we're just fucking standing there like an asshole.
McFlufferkin said the music now has Latin lyrics. Smash Ben.
The music is now Latin. Yeah. Oh god. Caesar, you're here. Why are you looking away from me? Creepy bitch. Why? Though you asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you, I was worried. Then, by the time I found those PubSec officers, they told me that you had already left. I couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just couldn't stay there. Sorry, it's all cause of my phone malfunctioning, but now that we're talking, let's head back to the 6th Street. I didn't realize it was so late. You're right, we should head back. Too bad it couldn't hang out for more. No worries, I actually had quite a meaningful time here. Well, great. We made not a dent in our fucking conversation thing of we're trying to figure out why she's so depressed. After a while, you return to the random play thing with Caesar. Here we go.
The data should have finished copying by now.
Lone
And it's getting
Syndicate
dark.
said, Grin, come on, we
Let's
only
head back
saw
to the
like
outer
5
ring.
minutes of Burnus, and in that 5 minutes she has my heart, can't wait for her agent story. I could also be happy marring Rena Cause in her agent story. She was great too.
In who? Rena? Yeah, I haven't seen Rena's story yet, so I can't really spat so much. I can't really comment yet, but I don't know.
Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the Outer Ring want to live here.
The reason why I'm laughing a little bit is because what I seen was a red flag, Lone seen it as a green flag. I'm like, oh, okay. Haven't you ever thought about it?
McFlufferkin said Zhu Yuan is the most traditional wife material in the current roster. It's hard to say if the maids would be because it's their cover job.
Yeah, Zhu Yang being the cop lady, I kind of agree, but I kind of don't agree because to me she seems like she's very, how do I put it? I feel like it's the same premise about like a guy who is really into being like really into his high level job. You know what I mean? Or like I feel like Zhu Yang, you have the same issue as like she's in a job that demands a lot of her, that what do you call it? That I feel like would be her priority in her life. To where if you were trying to work on a marriage, it'd be good if the priority in some capacity was also the relationship. I don't know if Zhu Yang would ever make the jump to that. That's why, at least me, as far as all things I understand about that character, I feel like that's the weirdness, is where her job is like very much her whole existence. It seems like, you know. I'm not saying that if you have a wife, she can't have a fucking whatever. I'm just saying that like, I don't know if the relationship would be first. I think it'd always be second to her job, which some people are fine with. But to me, that makes me be like, I'm not sure. Whereas, at least right now, Caesar, she has, she like takes care of all of these gang member people. She seems pretty chill. She overall
Lone
seems
Syndicate
sweet.
said we should have a series of streams dedicated to agent stories.
Yeah, probably.
McFlufferkin said Zhu Yuan is the responsible big sister type, and we formed a big bond at the end of her trust event where we watch a bunch of unlabeled Hadada tapes together.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That is true. I don't know. I just don't get the vibe. It's so weird, but I think that's kind of the crux of it. To me, I think her police job is so much of what she does. Like, I don't know how much time you'd have left for you or your kids or whatever the hell. This is wife material. Hopefully, my brain goes there. My brain goes to, like, not like you can't have a life, but just that, like, it'd be cool if when you're in a marriage or if whatever, your priorities are, like, what do you call it? Building a family, so to speak, you know? I don't know, my brain doesn't go there necessarily. Again, it's funny because she is, like you say, she is like the, I don't know if I'd say big sister type so much as like she gives me the cousin vibe, because I just don't really find there's like, again, I don't think this game does a really good job about like making them, there's tension there, you know, like romantic tension or interest. I very much get the vibe that like it's friendship stuff. I feel like it's a mile far away as far as the like, ooh, is this something more?
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city,
Lone
I still
Syndicate
feel like
said,
I
I forgot, you watch Hadada together with Zhu Yuan, so our bonds is stronger than most EHHH. I wouldn't be mad if I married Zhu Yuan.
Got it, dog.
McFlufferton said Caesar is definitely the runner-up on wife material, but she's also just as busy as the leader of Sons of Khalid and an aspiring overlord.
Yeah, I just get the vibe that she's already in a position where she's basically playing mother. And she already seems like she's good with, like, younger, like, Lucy's younger. She's already good with all those things. I don't get the vibe necessarily from, what's her name? From Chang Li, or from Zhu Yang. Not that I'm against Zhu Yang, I just don't, I think that there's a reason why she doesn't come to mind first. Now, don't respond until we're done the dialogue. Whenever we're in a cutscene, try to refrain from hashtag S, or exclamation X, because it makes it so that I can't pay attention to the story and all gets jumbled. I know it's shitty for me to ask or say something, and then you want to reply, and then you have to wait. I know it sucks, but otherwise we're just going to stay here forever. And I'm not going to know what's happening, even though I already don't know what's happening.
Wise, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
Thanks, Enzo. We're good.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
Enzo is like the good kind of hipster friend, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah. It's just he looks just right. Just the right amount.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Just hinting at what she's afraid of. Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Fantastic qualities. I was about to say, also, a good king isn't really about being like the best king. It's about knowing your weaknesses and knowing the best person for the job to run everything else and being a good judge of character. That, I think, is like pretty huge. Caesar, you have your own strengths too. Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to improving. I say you have your own strengths as well, but honestly, that is what I kind of agree with. Realizing your own shortcomings is the first step to improve. Yeah.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us, but you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right?
No.
Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time
like
to
a pig.
focus on Torch Inferno. Pompeii is a great opponent.
I guess, well, no.
This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
What the hell do boars eat? I don't know. Everything? Jesus. Okay, that makes it a little bit less hot. Anyway, let me catch up in chat. After a lot of talking land, I had a blast today, Proxy. Thank you. Plus chat with you. There's so much better. Great. Awesome. Best of luck tour de Inferno with the Turn Inferno thing. Let's return to the outer ring. All that stuff. Got it. All right. Now I can finally pause and look at stuff. Okay.
Time for some joking.
Let me catch up on everything. Fluff says trust events and agent stories do a lot of help establishing characters since you don't have Zuyin. It'll take some time to see what you mean in terms of her value as a point. Yeah, again, it's not that she doesn't have a value. Again, I like, to me, it's like a tier list of like, I do think she is probably in the A rank category. I also think that Verena most likely is also probably in the A rank category, wherever the fuck she is. I'm blind. There it is. Boom.
Yes, all accounted for.
Honestly, also probably in the A rank category because she's super sweet. I don't know fucking nothing about Soldier 11. So I don't know anything about that. If I had to kill anybody, so Jane Doe would be the one. We would not kill. We would and then we would Caesar. I feel like is the close second to Mary. Not second is the thing. I would maybe kill this tiny.
Officer. Hey, don't look down
tiny
on me.
child, or
come on,
maybe
him. It's our turn, bro.
I think he's kind of cool too. I think I'd kill her.
You want to test my hammer?
But she's not that bad. It would be like kind of, like if someone's got to die, it'd be you, but I wouldn't feel like I have to kill you. Like it's not like one of those things where like I feel like I hate.
Flufferkin said Soldier 11 so far likes cats, likes spicy noodles, and otherwise is a professional soldier.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that she's going to be like this, like the Borderlands soldiers, which basically are just like, they have no personality and they feel nothing. I should say that. Accent was pretty good. Accent was fairly good. Mose was better, but yeah. Most of them are like, a soldier? Oh, you mean a husk of a person? A wraith that feels not? And I'm like, no, I didn't mean that. You're telling me too much about yourself right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we did a lot of story stuff. I do feel like we should probably pull it home now and start to grind up the... Oh, my nose. My nose, man. I don't know what that was. We should start to grind up our other characters. So,
we fighting?
Caesar, I think, is making pretty good headway. She's got 156 impact, decent amount of impact. I think I want to put a decent amount of energy into the special artifact set, but I was wondering if I should do this instead. Could you guys help me
Only the brave
math out how to use this stupid store to get a lot of the impact scaling things? My nose. Oh, my body. Oh, my joints and everything. All right. Be sneezy. As otherwise, the main story involving Zhu Yang keeps her all business. Casual. Caesar is we just went on a date, so we are stepping above just friends. Wink, wink, nudge. I mean, yes. I don't like. Maybe, yeah, I'm starting to slowly progress down the bow staff girl's friendship level, and I carried her shut down body through a Metroid, but I don't know. I don't know if there's any like a story quest or romance trust rank increase maxed out thing that hints in any provocative way. Or if it's just very similar to no, I mean, you're all this kind of like a subliminal thing of maybe, but not really. It's always kind of on this purgatory hell, like every anime relationship thing. I find Quincy the most visually appealing, but I also don't really have the same discomfort others have regarding the smaller female body type in this game. But what do you call? I think also I think what's her name? She also comes across as much more of like just a really sweet, wholesome person as well. Also, she's like a robot, and also she does look like feel like out of all of the characters. She does look like the most like just a short girl, you know what I mean? Whereas like these are kids, or at least they look like kids. Same with you, but she, to me at least, looks like just a short person, like a short girl. You know what I mean? What's good, Light? I have been grinding poles. Ooh, what you been hunting for, Light?
Lone Syndicate said, alright, step 1 walk in the story, 2 select the impact set, 3 start with intermediate tuning, and 4 press tune X10. We'll start there.
Okay.
McFluffican said Ching Yi being voiced by Cookie Shinobu and 2B also adds an appeal factor.
That's true. That's true. I do find she's the one that have the most story.
Like said Miyabi like usual.
Miyabi like usual? Oh, I see Miyabi. Okay, yeah, so really, that's crazy, man. You've been like you haven't faded, not once. In your fervent ambition to get that character. I was gonna say though, before I forget, I did have one thing to show you guys. I thought that was kind of neat. Not that. Okay. Don't give a fuck about this. I know, but it's just what it is. This is something I seen the other day, and I thought, holy shit, VR land, it looks sick. So there's this headset that basically has better like vision stuff, better like lenses and stuff like that. Than the Apple Vision Pro. It's like 8K vision stuff, which is crazy. I'm not sure. I honestly, that might be too much. But anyways, it's insane. It also has a much bigger POV than the Big Screen Beyond, which is that really small headset that if you ever seen someone wear. But it also has so many little cool features, which have like this little... First of all, it looks like you can adjust it forward and back. S-tier feature. You can also sweep it up like that so you can look around. Also, a lot of the pressure's on your forehead, not on the fucking, like, the actual mask itself. It's fucking awesome, dude. Looks so good. And then where is it? There's like a moment here specifically where they drop, and I'm like, this looks awesome. It looks so good. Low form factor, only PC VR. Doesn't have all this other shit on it. Hell yes, hell yes. And then they dropped it. It's $1,800. And I'm like, we were so close. You know what I mean? It's one of those. I was so hyped, and then I realized it's basically the price of a pretty good PC. And I was like, all right.
McFluffican said 4 days,
right.
16 hours until Burnus's banner. Miyabi is potentially first up in version 1.4, so that'll be about 64 days away.
Yeah, plenty of time to get them polls.
Lone Syndicate said it stated, implied in the game Corin is 16, so yes, defiantly a child.
Yes, yeah, I know. My whole point is that there's sometimes, like, again, the fact that I do feel like it was a bait, for sure. Like, not a bait, sorry. Like, I do feel like it was a random change that they took, like, the most young-looking character. And they're like, actually, she's a 9-year-old grandpa. She's like a 1,000,000-year-old vampire or some shit. You're like, right. Sure it is. Weird people. Anyways.
What flavor of music
and
would
some
you like
remove
to try
lines
today?
between Soldier 11 and Abby when the squad together has Soldier 11 referring to her as Zero. Ooh, that's cool. I will say that's the first character I maxed out her trust with. The only character I have maxed out is Ambi. Ambi is like one of the cooler characters in terms of like just a personality type. Even though she's like the emotionally dead archetype, so she doesn't have many emotions she speaks of. She's just super sweet. Later, I gotta use the washroom, and then I will follow that instruction that Lone gave me about how to do things. I'll be right back. I got to use the washroom.
The joy that this delicious composition brings. It's truly remarkable. The joy that this delicious composition brings. It's truly remarkable. The The joy that this delicious composition brings. It's truly remarkable.
I'm back. Oh my! I still got that fucking like bump on my my inner thigh. So whenever I sit in my chair, it just hits it, and I'm like, ow! I think it's like an ingrown hair or something. It hurts so bad.
The joy that this delicious composition brings. It's truly remarkable.
Sorry. Okay, so it's stated.
Light said, "I love my Chingy. I do not regret pulling her."
I wish I need to build her more in order for me to feel her like actual power, because I feel like I can't stun things very fast with her, and I feel like most of my time playing her is just swapping things. So I need to. Okay, now that I'm farming the like the actual artifact set that stuns people, which we're probably gonna do a lot here. Hopefully she can get some love too. Oh boy!
It's truly remarkable.
Currency 6, Ellen, and is in high school, possibly 17, 18 judgment. Her popularity stands in the world, but she's definitely older than Corin. Kalida is still ambiguous, but she's definitely an adult. Inherited her father's company due to her general. Yeah, she's definitely like some sort of like weird mutant. Hasn't grown. Okay, it's stated / implied in the game corner. Is that okay? Where is the one thing Lone said there? All right, step 1, walk into the store. Step 2, select the impact set. Impact set, impact set, impact set. It's that one. Select impact set. Shock star. Is that right? Just gotta double check. It is impact attached. Yeah. Nope. Fucking goddamn it. Goddamn it. Goddamn it. Okay. Select the thing. Set 3. Select the impact set 3. Start with the intermediate tuning, and 4 press tune.
It's truly remarkable.
What? What do I intermediate tuning? Do I just choose one of these little guys? Oh, no, this. All right. We start with intermediate tuning. Now we say like that, and now we just let it rip. Is that what we do?
Delicious composition brings.
Intermediate tuning and 4 press tune X10 while starting here. Okay, so we just start doing 10 pulls for our 500 of these? Is that correct? It's a beautiful sound. I love that. I love piano so much. I'm cold. I don't know why it hit me like a truck. All right, we got an anomaly proficiency. Turbo, physical, DPS. Not actually bad. I think this is in the same place, though. Actually, maybe not.
It's true.
It's up that your ass, though. But so, do I just keep burning these through, essentially? Because I can't set anything, right? I can't like put it. Yeah, the advanced tuning is just extra, right? Also, apparently, we have levels here. Excuse me. Is there more than just 3? No. No, there's not.
McFlufferkin said the music returns smash
the joy
healthy.
That this delicious composition brings. It's truly remarkable.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Am I good, Fluff? Is this what it is? So, like, this whole feature of intermediate tuning is just you have a bunch of this currency that you get from events and probably tuning, just doing artifact grinds through resin. And then you can just keep wishing on these to see if you can get any cluster. But do I choose? Yeah, it looks like that's what happens. So I can choose which one I want. Which one should I choose, Love?
Lone Syndicate said yes, do all the intermediate tuning and swap to advanced tuning and do those.
Okay, but shouldn't I like focus one of them? Shouldn't I just not do all of it? Shouldn't I just focus on like the ones that are probably the hardest to get, like the impact, critical damage, and the other ones? Right? Intermediate is more cost-effective, as you'll usually get 2 S-rank discs per 10. Got it. I just want to know which one I should try to focus. Should I focus this to the right side? If you're wanting impact, 6. It's the 6th one. We'll try to do this until we get a decent 6th one then, I guess. Good. Skip. I don't need to see it all the time. Thank you.
This
Oh, we got 3 that time. Hot damn. Impact money. All right, cash money and critical damage and penetration ratio. Not a terrible gain. Another impact.
The joy that this delicious composition brings.
Not good subsets. Not good subsets. But hey,
It's truly remarkable.
not bad. We'll do that again. Skip.
Take your time and savor it.
Anomaly mastery. Okay. HP. Not very good. That's really I know. It's surprising. We had 2 of them. Especially on an impact set. Yeah, imagine it's tough.
Truly remarkable. Take your time.
Oh, we got 3 again. Hot damn. Oh, another impact. Critical rate and attack percent. Say less. Hot damn. Anomaly mastery. Maybe. On this artifact set, probably not the best. HP, though, but that's not bad. That's not bad. This will do. I think, honestly, probably pretty good for impact. I think I have enough for that set. I have 3 impact ones that could roll good. I'll take the best out of that lot. So I think this was a bit of a waste. We have defense, and we have defense. That's more like it. That's more what I'm used to. All right, so let's take a break from that one, and then I think this one has so much shit that can roll with it. It can have physical, it can have attack percent, all that stuff. Critical damage, probably a little bit more important. Yeah. Impact is Quincy's best. Yeah, well, Impact is the best for any of the things with this set.
McFlufferkin said, I do doubt that the intent behind Lucy and Piper's designs by the artist was that they were going to be adults, but I'm glad the rest of the ZZZ team turned Piper into an old trucker.
Yeah. I think it started off as, like, especially seeing her concept art, she was always supposed to be this, like, tribal old chief, probably, like a shaman, which would make sense that she's, like, this old person, but then they kind of changed it to being like, well, no, there's also, like, the old trucker motif, so why not do that? You want electro damage? Yeah, we're not building. We're not doing that. Light. We're not building Changli yet. Or not Changli. Sorry. Oh, what's her name? Quincy yet. We are building Caesar. We're trying to get Caesar's artifact on this impact set, and then take the shield set and put that on our Seth whenever we might use him, and then take the physical set that I have and give it to Piper. That's the plan.
The joy that this delicious
2-piece impact set is good
brings.
good for Caesar. Yeah, I just feel like it would. I don't know why we would like. There's no other set that would be more valuable than other things. You know, like for this set's whole shtick is that you get 6% impact. It's not bad, but then the whole 20% inflict more days on a target's pretty good.
Lone Syndicate said Steel Tusk code name Truck Coon.
I don't know, but yeah. But since you have Seth, a 4-piece impact, a 2-piece shield. Yeah. The only thing that to me, I would like to have a full 4-piece set of this, because that's the only thing that I don't need more shield. Like, especially the I think it's also kind of a weird thing where you're getting 15% more shield for Caesar, which I already feel like has enough shield. Like, she doesn't need any more. And the one thing that you could use more of is impact, just so you can have more of that slot filled. And also it gives you kind of an excuse to use Caesar. So, like, right now, I feel like Caesar I'm not even actually able to play a lot with, where this way I can actually play a lot with her. I can actually, like, switch to her, apply a lot of days by just attacking and using some of her fun combos and stuff like that. And then I can give this set that I already farmed up for her to, of course, Seth. And then I already have a fuck ton of physical set of this anomaly set, which I'm going to give to, what's her name? Piper. So that's the plan right now. That's why I'm trying to build out these characters. So... I'm trying to think what does she want for this? What's the second but most important thing for Caesar? Impact is covered. Physical damage would be the best, and then critical damage doesn't really matter as much. It's mainly about physical. I think would be the best thing. I also think I have some weirdly good.
McFlufferkin said for teams without Seth, the Proto-Punk shield set bonus is the best for Caesar. But since you have Seth, as long as you're generating shields with him, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know if. I don't know if...
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, when you get a chance, take a look at my Caesar.
Okay. But what do you... I was going to say, I don't know if it's as good. So, like, it's a debate between... right now, my team is going to be Jane Doe, Caesar, and then Piper. So, Piper is going to have the 20% elemental shred whenever you activate a special skill, which is perfect for Piper. And then... I am going to have the physical set, wherever that is, on Jane Doe. So she is going to be benefiting from all that, and whenever a squad member inflicts assault on an enemy, the equipper deals 35 extra damage. Yeah, great. And then we're going to have the impact set on...
McFlufferkin said you will want to consider one of your squad members to have 4-piece energy.
Yeah, I have heard about that too. Especially, what's her name? So, again, I might just have to try to find as many energy ticks as I possibly can. But hey, point is that that's the plan right now. I don't know if it's flawed. Let me know if it is. But those are the 3 artifact sets that I'm having. So I'm actually abandoning the this effect because it says when an enemy is shielded, they get a 15% damage bonus. It's good, but is it as good as this one, which is giving you this one, which is giving you a 20% anomaly shred, which is what I'm specifically struggling with when it comes to Jane. Which I think that ends up being better. And then the argument could be like, okay, well, why aren't you making Caesar the just anomaly? Well, you're getting 15% damage to your whole team and a little bit bigger of a shield, or you're getting significantly bigger impact and significantly better daze effect. And I feel like Caesar doesn't need any help with the shield, so then it's a debate of like the 15% damage bonus on the for all squad members versus the 20% what do you call it, more damage, which ends up, or 20% more days, which results in 100% more damage. So I feel like that's how my brain at least picks up. But like you guys were saying, I did notice that when I was playing Piper, is that I felt like it was pretty shitty when you just didn't have any energy. But I don't know. I'm wondering if I can make it work given I have the right skill set and stuff like that. But yeah, that's heard this one.
McFlufferkin said, question. Are you doing 4-piece physical on Jane or 4-piece anomaly?
No, we're doing 4-piece physical on Jane and anomaly on Piper. That's what we're doing. Because I have a lot of both of those sets, and I already have my anomaly set or physical set on Jane kind of done. So I like that. Yeah, but that's why by using, because how it's usually going to go is I'm probably going to, whenever I have Piper ready to rip, I'll switch to her, use her E a bunch, and then I'll switch over to Jane, which by that point she'll have a lot of that stuff. All right, either do 2 anomaly piece is viable on Jane then. What do you mean? Do 2 ether anomaly pieces on is viable? What does that mean? Also, what do we get here? We got attack, HP. Not bad. The attack ones are okay. Could be worse. And we're finally burnt out of all of our red ones. Hot damn, that was fast. We also have a lot of these blue ones. I don't know what this gives you. Is it just shitty? Like if I do this.
Lone Syndicate said 4-piece anomaly on Piper, then give her a 2-piece ER with the 6th slot being ER as well.
4-piece anomaly on Piper and then give her 2-piece E. Oh, energy. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, see, this just gives us like energy fodder. Lame. And then we have this special one, this one, this. Okay, now we have our special tuning. So this I should probably save for this, right?
It's truly remarkable.
Let's go. Actually, I don't know. Does it matter? Probably. Not exactly. Oh, yeah. We have that. I can't. Yeah. What do I do here, guys? Why can't I affect the currently owned that? Okay, now I can do. I see. That's what that is. I don't know if I should burn these, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to burn those on. That seems pretty valuable to burn on my character, which I already think we have a decent amount of. So let's start to do this.
Standing ready.
This is kind of probably a bad idea because it's going to probably cripple my Caesar. Because I'm going to have to start switching things around. Before I do that, let me look at Lone's beefy character. This. No, is it? No, that was right. This, and then this. And then Lone, check info. Caesar.
We fighting? Take
there
me.
It is. Let's see. Oh my God, max the fuck out. 10, 10, 8. What is that 8, Lone? What is that 8? What is that 7? A lack of love is what I see, sir. And you got a weapon too. Golly. What are the discs? Gah. Jesus. And 2 into the fucking damage. Critical rate. Anomaly proficiency. A little bit of HP, attack percent, no physical. Probably because this is a good second place. And impact, 2 critical rate, 1 more attack. Doesn't she want something for her special thing? Is it like a what is the most like the substat that? That's probably why. Yeah. Okay, so that's probably why. So why is there a? If that's the case, don't you want both of these perks to be attack percent? So don't you want this to be attack percent and this to be attack percent? Or can this not be attack? I thought this could be attack percent. Because isn't that affecting this? Because she basically gives you a bonus to your team's attack, right? Based on her attack. So she buffs up your damage based on her attack, right? So shouldn't you want to buff up her attack more than her critical rate? Unless you want to deal damage.
Said haven't gotten a good physical disc yet.
Gotcha. But wouldn't you want to buff up attack all the time? Or is that not how that works? I thought because of this, people you want to you pump the attack on her character. Oh, it's based on impact. Ah, I see. Shit, hey, okay. What? Yeah, no, I mean just I'm gonna say the 4-piece for the one set only gives you 20% extra days. It doesn't give you extra raw impact. So I guess that makes sense. So yeah, you just want to give her as much damage as possible in the impact set. Gotcha. And her weapon would help with that because she gives her even more impact. I guess that makes sense, but let's see this. Oh, a whopping, what is it? 167 impact. And you have weapon locked out already, everything. All right.
Only the brave will.
Hot damn.
That's me.
Now the funnest series of events.
We fight.
Rolling artifacts and being
said the
depressed.
shield scales off her
me.
impact. The shield increases ATK by 1,000 to whomever the shield is active on.
The shield increases attack by 1,000 on whomever. But how much is that based on impact? Like, is it always 1,000 damage, or is it scaled off of your impact? Because it's up to 1,000%, right? So that doesn't mean actually you're getting 1,000% though, right? All right. I wonder if I can create a new profile so I don't kill this. I wonder if yeah, maybe I'll do that. Where's Piper at? Let's just equip Piper as if she is Caesar. Just makes it weirdly easy for me. Anyways, we have, where are you? We're interested in that one, and where is it? Just to be clear, we're using this as a stat stick, kind of like a placeholder. I'm blind. It's this, right? No, it's the freedom. This one.
Lone
Jesus
Syndicate
Christ.
said no, you get 1k attack regardless of stats to whomever the shield is on GRINN.
Oh, okay. So I thought it scaled off of impact. So doesn't that theoretically mean, I imagine she doesn't just give you 1,000 attack, right? Whenever you're shielded, she has to have something. It scales off her impact. So if you have high impact, then it doesn't give you close to 1,000k, given you're close. Oh, the shield is based off her impact. The shield increase is increased by attack 100%. So maybe it's just okay, no, the impact scaling is how dense the shield is, and it's always going to be 1,000 attack.
McFlufferkin said that's only if you have maxed core passive. The impact scaling is 1,400% of her base impact plus a flat 1,400.
Oh, okay. Also, Nog says the shield amount is based off of impact, then adds attack in flat if the shield is active. Got it. So I'm not sure if it's your impact also scales up your attack, or if it only scales up the density of your shield and she always gives you that 10% attack. Or if it's I'm thinking, which is yeah, I'm basically wondering how much attack Lone or I are getting given how much impact we have. But yeah, too complicated probably for a question. Let's do this. All right. Let's see. We have the energy recharge set. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the other ones for that. Probably should dump our points into that, but let's see. Yeah, we have none of it into these stats because we weren't smart and we only put them into here. But let's see. We have some here. Defense, disgusting. We'll block that one. That could be usable because Anomaly Mastery is actually probably not the best for that. Anyways, Air Recharge, pretty huge because, yeah, these are support characters. I'll lock that because I'm not sure about it. Impact. There it is. Oh, please. Please. We'll lock that. We'll lock that. All right, what do we want? This one, I feel like is a little better because it's attack percent. Let's do that. Enhance. Please. This is impact, right? Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Okay. Where did it go into? Critical damage! Oh, please! No! Attack is okay. Okay, critical damage is good too. What was the last one? A critical rate? Yes! No, wait, what was it? Was it critical rate? Where did the last one go? Anyways, that's good. That is usable. That is a hundo P usable. Good stuff. By the way, again, we're not using this on Piper. This is just I just don't want to lose all my stuff on the half. Okay, that's decent. It's acceptable. I do think we had a shocking physical set here. Yeah, this one, but it doesn't have good substats. That's the shitty thing.
Lone Syndicate said you will always get 1k attack regardless of impact, so you could have 0 impact and still get that 1k attack. Only thing that would change is how strong the shield is.
Perfect, makes sense. 1x is everything. That's not bad. Yes. Yes. I'm debating of whether we should go for physical damage bonus, but we have very little shitty luck here, or we could go with this one where we have attack percent and we have it's not very good. This one's it's not very good anyway. We have one thing that we like, so we might as well go on the attack one and hope with a dream that we get something that's not shit. We got defense. We went into attack, shockingly. Going to HP. We'll go one more. Alright, we're done.
McFlufferkin said Seth is the defense unit that favors ATK percent by comparison to Caesar that favors impact.
Okay.
And then Ben favors def percent.
Oh, yeah. Seth is the one who had to... I was getting my wires crossed with Seth. Please tell me that went to something that's valuable. It did? I don't think it went to... Yeah, maybe it went to defense. I mean, it went to everything again. It's not the worst. Penetration rate is not the worst worst thing to get. Crit damage, not going to be high, but it's fine. We have anomaly damage, we have attack percent, HP. Then we have all of the energy ones, which we could try. Is there any good energy one above here? Critical damage, that was not terrible. We could use that as a thing. Attack percent, anomaly proficiency. Well, yeah, this could be not the worst. It's also critical damage. Is that as good as other things? Maybe not, but hey, fuck it, run it. Penetration rate's not bad at all. Critical rate, defense. Defense third time. No, okay, good. It didn't. It went into attack again. Not bad. It went a little bit high defense, but hey, it's okay. It's something.
Lone Syndicate said, when I get my maid straight, one day I'ma have you view them as well, Grin.
Ooh. I don't know if I can ever measure up, Lone, to the scaling buff that you essentially have on all these characters. But, yes, I do not have a lot of base impact stuff. I probably shouldn't have been so... Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it possible to get an S rank from a purple?
What flavor
from a beginner tuner? Possibly? Or nah? Is it infallible that you could possibly get something that's not Garbo here?
Perfect mix.
Yeah, seems like it. Seems like it.
Perfect mix.
I got a lot of this shit, by the way. Tons of Garbo here. Well, we have some resin and some batteries to burn. Let's burn it into our one thing. Into Caesar. No, sorry, I'm all over the place. Let's claim. Awesome. We have that. It feels so weird not wishing. Like every day, just one wish at a time. You know, it's odd.
Lone Syndicate said, "No, you cannot get S rank disc from there."
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's shitty. This is the right one, right? Right. It is. That's not right, and that's not right. Oh, thank God, if I was fucked up. Where is the... Is this it? It looks like it, yes. Good stuff. Good. Go with that. We'll use this. Good stuff. Yeah, again, the one of the reasons why I'm trying to use Piper and I also want her in my team is because I'm not getting the buff from my fucking Bangbu that I pulled because I was stupid. I should have thought about it more and be like, what if I kind of forces you to use two bikers. That's kind of not ideal all the time. Disgust me this. Seth, do anything, I guess. Yeah. I think Seth would be godly if we built him, but I haven't been. But I think we're basically there as soon as we do all the things. Like again, I think that impact set is like great for a lot of the defenders. Because again, most of the shields in this game, they're gonna get clapped or they're gonna be like overpoweredly dense. You know?
Come on.
Lone Syndicate said, after all that happened during this battle, you still want to wish, and you call me a madman Green.
1 second, what? After all that has happened during this banner, you still want to wish, and you call me a madman? No, I don't. I don't want to wish. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. That's all it is. Turn down the volume just a little bit. What was I gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna do something specific, but Oh, by the way, I kind of messed up yesterday. I wanted to clarify something. What do you call it? We talked about the very neat keyboard thing that I'm into. I think it's neat. This, and then we'll do this. I have a slight correction. So I was saying that like the joysticks that you use are a little bit basically like you have to hit all of the directions in order to type the word in one go. That's not exactly how it works, which makes sense because it would be silly. Like you'd still have to basically net press 7 buttons or 6 buttons to say because. But how it works is you basically have to you code in.
Said, well, I don't know how I did it, but I have a fire DMG bonus impact disc on my chingy. Not sure how I overlooked that.
Ooh, no, a fire set. Well, now you just got the whole world to get stronger with that. It's always nice when you catch like a glitch in the system with that. I was gonna say with the weird directional thing, you just code in like 2 to 3 letters. So if you were gonna type because, you just type in BEC. And by you hitting both of those words or letters at the same time, which is only 3 letters, which you can hit pretty quickly, that's when it would detonate the entire word because. So it's not like you have to hit like, you have to hit like so many buttons at once. It just always makes it so you're always hitting basically 3 keys. Now, yes, you can't do that for every word because I'm sure they have overlap, but the large idea is that most words that you use constantly, you could like basically hit 3 buttons in a split second and have the full word written, which I thought was neat. Anyways, just I clarify, it wasn't like a it was just three presses with 1 finger cluster. I want to back up because I want to turn off the auto. The manual thing. I think manual means that it's not. I thought manual meant like manual changing meant something different. Let me see. What am I trying to save? Go to settings, options. Sorry. We go to other. Yeah, I thought manual basically meant like it's not manual. I thought auto was weirdly enough. Once disabled, chain attacks will trigger automatically when a basic attack. No, maybe not. Maybe manual means what I think it means. What does manual mean? After enabling hold attack, basic attacks or special attack button, when the basic attack, dodge a counter or special attack, quick sense, any of these things hits the stunned enemy will heavy attack will prevent. Yeah, I think that is the one that I want. I thought it was auto. That auto sounds like it automatically does it for you. Manual, but I still find we're doing it constantly. Yeah, like it's just like sea of like all this shit happening. Like, I can't stop it from detonating the.
McFlufferkin said auto chain attacks will trigger when holding the buttons, while manual prevents triggering when holding.
Got it. So that's probably it. Okay, perfect. I still find that constantly puts me into like the like, do you want to do a chain attack? And I'm like, do you think that's like 10 times less DPS? No. And it's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I can't. You've already decided. I have to cancel every time. It's again. I wish they would just like. I wish it was just on a button like, you know, the button that you use to parry or something. I guess that's not fair. Even just like anything, like hold B. Nothing is hold B in this game. Hold B would be great to detonate the charge thing.
There were characters that could infuse another character with their elements. Like imagine there was a character that could infuse a character's attacks with fire.
Ooh. I mean, that's kind of what Bernice is kind of doing in a weird way, but kind of not really. It's almost like she infects somebody with fire. I was about to say we should definitely not do that. Do this. I do think if you build Seth, it would be pretty godly. I just haven't done it yet.
A little gift for
I don't have him built, and he's doing like pumping out like 70k. You know what I mean, on one of his ults. Also, Seth gives like a stupid amount of energy. I don't know if I have him. I don't think I have him on the energy set, but he just has. Kick. I do find it is annoying. I think I have pretty decent artifacts with what's the name?
Stay focused.
Jane Doe, and it still feels like it takes a millennia to fucking fill up that bar. You know what I mean? I think I'm like a little bit off. That's also the thing that scares me a little bit, though, is without Seth, I'm going to have even less an anomaly proficiency. Sorry, but theoretically, with the anomaly set on Piper, that should offset that. I think so. That just, theoretically, I'll just have to kind of make sure that I hit someone with Piper with her ult, hopefully, and that'll work out. You know. But Lone was saying it would be cool if there was a where a character would infuse another character with an element. Yeah. So you basically hit with 2 elements. Like, I think that's basically Bernice, but like without doing that, they're kind of doing that. Also, am I crazy? I thought there was a special thing where she throws her shield.
Not even close.
Now, what is it? I thought it was like, yeah, it's definitely one of these things where I've seen her do it, where it's like a, yeah. It's like a pause. I've seen what we call it, Caesar do it before, and I'm trying to think of what it is.
You're headed behind bars.
Nope, Daniel, please.
Want some more?
Come on.
There's no retreat now. This'll be painless. Psych.
Yes.
The
Out of the way.
final act
It cancels your spinny
begins
thing. It's fine. He died anyway. I'm like, imagine Ellen and her attacks are fire and ice damage. Yeah, that'd be neat if there. I think there is like elemental bleed over, I guess, but I don't know if to what extent it is. You know, I think there's like you can double up on certain debuffs or elemental imbued things. I think. Let's do this. Do this. Let us burn 2 more energy. Storage. I guess we just go up to this. Burn two of these. 120 energy. Wow, that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Wow. I was under the impression that it would be something. Unfortunate. Hot damn. I wonder if this set's good for Seth. Because it says basic attack, dash attacks, and dodge counters. Yeah, it should be. Basic attack. Seth has basic attack. It's saying that it's not his alt, though. Like his E, because his E also. But I guess his alt does hit a lot, so I think it'd be fine. There's also the Electro set, which is probably good for him, too, but yeah. Since, otherwise, if she's going to burn and lighter... Physical stun, ether, anomaly, ice support each other, more difficult to reach, so it's going to be curious how they'll manage that. Perhaps there'll be ultimate Discord team. Yeah, I wonder, man. Yeah, because I think that's what it's called. It's Discord, right? When you're, they have a bunch of these things when you mix elements. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. That's what it is. That's the stunning ability right there. It's attack, catch. At the right time, but I'm fucking up. That right there. I think that's what it is. It's one of those special attacks I thought enhanced your days.
No escape.
I'm actually wondering if Lo, do you know that? I think I'm crazy, but I thought maybe it was something that was in the game and they patched. I remember that vividly when we were looking at her kit, Caesar's kit specifically. Sorry, that what do you call it? There was like this special thing. That like when you catch her shield, it has a chance of activating more stuff.
I'll make it painless.
What was that? Because it spoke to me.
You may remain
silent. I was hoping to activate the other ability before you left, for sure. Damn, that didn't hit hard.
Act begins now.
Bang! The disorder. So it's going to cause how they'll manage it, distort, or rather, got it. Similar words and me, gotcha, distort, not disorder, got it.
McFlufferkins said, I just hope Yanagi gets a Mori Calliope cosplay mod. She's almost perfectly matched with the pink hair, with red eyes, and polearm.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. A scythe?
Instead of scythe.
I didn't even think about that, man, yeah.
Time to shine.
If I just do my normal attack, she doesn't... No, she does. Yeah, it's just part of her normal attack. I wonder. I feel like there's something that's like does more impact on occasion.
Let's make this quick.
Jesus.
You're under arrest.
How do you like me now?
I need my shield.
Oops, sorry.
Out of the way.
I'll make it painless.
Hurry up and die, man.
You may remain silent.
Cancel the follow-up.
Now,
Oh.
you're the prey.
Should be dead. Close. Jesus. Not sure if you guys know this, but basically, with disorder, burn, and shock do most disorder damage. Sorry, disorder. I can't speak. Disorder damage in the way of two-piece scale off of each other. Oh, okay. Huh. Make all the more sense that Bernice is followed by Yangi, yeah, to make even more crazy damage. A new standard is set, all that stuff. But let's see if out of all that lot, which isn't actually too much, but if we did get a proper set. Where is Piper? There it is. All right, come on, baby. And a tank. We want the energy recharge set, but I think we already kind of have both of those. So honestly, we just want the impact one, which was a little sketchy to get, but this. Good. We have one impact one, and it is Garbo. Sad. Well, we can have one of these, maybe. Any of them good? Not particularly. Looks like, oh, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all, actually. Penetration rate, anomaly proficiency, and critical damage could be worse. Could be worse. Ooh, attack anomaly. This attack anomaly, not bad. It could be worse. I keep saying it because it's not great, but we're doing our best. They're the same. They're literally the same thing. Okay, great. We'll do that. We'll try to enhance. See this. Critical damage. That's not terrible. Attack percent could be worse. Anomaly proficiency, not bad. More attack. Boy, that was actually amazing. It's whatever, all the things that could have went well, went well. That is not terrible. Good stuff. Oh, that's actually pretty good too. We lucked out there at the end. Hot damn. Maybe, let's see. Critical. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is an absolute win. This fine attack. I just need the fine attack. Critical rate. Attack proficiency. Critical damage. I wanted to attack. It was almost perfect. It was almost. I forgot I didn't see the flat attack. I thought it was attack percent. So I was like, it's perfect. But that's not bad. That is not bad. I did not upgrade. Or I guess I know I didn't. Must have not equipped this. Wait, no, I did not. Did I not level that up? I thought that was one I had. Did I not level it up? Must not have leveled it up. Let's level that up. Enhance. Critical damage, defense, penetration, defense again. That's not great. The ending there was a little bad, but hey. But I think we're good. Now we have basically energy recharge set for... Oh, wait, no, it's all right. I'm getting my wires crossed a little bit. We're making a set...
Lone Syndicate said what's with GRINN and these discs where substats are gone into equally.
Yeah, it's weird. I messed up. My brain is. We have it. Good news. We have a four piece for impact, but yeah, the energy recharge set should be for Piper legitimately. So
McFluffican said perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
I know the credit was on defense, but yes, I could give this to Caesar. I do think there's. I probably should give her the swing jazz set, which I think actually should work out because I actually have some pretty decent swing jazz ones. Let us see. Let me go over to you and see. We don't want the physical ones. We just want you to take that. Is that right? I think so. I think I should just be good to start and give you all of whatever Piper has. Piper, take all things that Piper has. There we go. Piper. And then we will go over here. This one is critical damage, which was good. Was the one that Piper had better? Or why can't I see Piper's anymore? Weird. Why can't I see Piper's anymore? Did Piper not equip them? Oh, she did. So why is it not equipping on Jane? Why can't I see the things that she has? That's weird. Oh, it's because she doesn't have this. I see. That's why. I'm being dumb. We need to.
McFlufferkin said you need to clear the filters.
Yeah, I fucked up. I went. Probably should just clear them all, like you said. Reset. There we go. So, The weakest set I have right now is, well, we only can replace these two, unfortunately. So, which HP doesn't look great anyway. So if we replace that with the one that Piper has, which is, oh, dang it. Nope, that's not right. That's not great at all. But that's okay. That's okay for the shield increase. It's a bit heavy on the shield. We don't really need the shielding, but hey, physical would be better. Nah, shield increase would be a good, like, settle her into her support role. I wonder if we have a better punks that, or energy recharge. No, we don't want energy impact. Confirm filters. There we go. We have, are there any other good ones? We have HP critical damage. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. That also, I don't mind giving you this. This was one you had beforehand. Critical rate, defense, attack percent. I don't know if that's better. Let's enhance it like twofold and see. HP. All right, we're done. We're done. And just like that, we're going back to where we have it. My bad. That should be fine in this. She does have the swing jazz thing for this, and that should be fine because we're just giving her more energy, which actually I think is what she'll keep. So it's not bad at all. So now, this is... lock that. This is what we have now. So we go to this, we have a decent amount of impact. We have 6 impact, days multiplier, and of course 15% more shield. Not terrible, I don't think. I hope. Hopefully it's not shit. Let's see our actual stats. Impact, we have 163. I don't know how we get better impact, frankly. But maybe when I level up her weapon to level 60... which I haven't done. That'll be the thing that pushes over the edge. But oh my god, it costs 200k. But again, we do have the. It's more impact than it looks like, but we can't really benefit from the attacks. Or no, we don't. That's only up. We have a crazy shield. We have so much impact that it scales up our shield, and we have even more impact, which scales up our shield from the proto punk thing. So it should be locked in. Arguably, having energy recharge wouldn't have been bad, because if you don't have her shield comes from using her alts or her energy, so could be argued that might be a little bit better uptime, but but we'll see. Play it by ear. But Piper, I think, should largely be actually, in a weird way, kind of okay, but we kind of not really, because we have to. I think Seth is honestly. No, it's weird. We have to build her completely from ground zero, which is fine. But it's not really, because I have a ton of, if I click this, I go here and I go this. Where's the anomaly set? I have so much of this that we should be fine. I have that, and then I have, where's the anomaly set, you bastard? I can't see shit. Is it the first one, maybe? I passed it. I definitely passed it. Is that? No. There. Jeez Louise. Confirm. I have so much of this artifact set. It's insane. I have it's a freakish amount of this thing. So we should be fine. I just have to put the money and effort into it. But yes, I think my Caesar should be stunner extraordinaire. All right, hot diggity, ladies and gentlemen. We will stream again tomorrow. Probably hang out, talk about some other stuff besides Zenless. But we probably will try to finish this fucking story as well.
McClufferkin said version 1.4 is gonna feel like such a long wait. Not because of Miyabi and Harumasa, but because of it being when we get to use any agent when roaming.
Oh, I didn't know that. So they kind of kept a couple of them. That's, yeah, it's going to be crazy. I don't know who I'm going to want to roam around with. I'm not sure. Yeah. What's with GRINN with the perfectly equal stats? GRINN, great stream as always. Thank you, Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again tomorrow. There's a bunch of stuff we did. I'm pretty happy. We got through some story. We got to hang out and shoot the shit. We also got to level up our characters. I feel like I wasn't expecting to actually kind of quote unquote complete my Caesar in this one. I still have to level up her weapons and of course her kit and invest in her stats. But other than that, largely it's been pretty good.
Lone Syndicate said wonderful stream.
Thanks guys, appreciate it. But hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. We'll be talking about anything and everything. Appreciate you guys for listening to the little of me.
McClufferkin said you can roam with Caesar already, so you're covered with best tomboy big sister.
That's true. That is true. I wonder if we'll keep that though, because a part of me does like, yeah, like I would be cool to do. Like I'm a dude. I wouldn't mind walking around as a dude, and maybe the whole archer guy. The archer guy I think it looks the best. Anyways, we'll be back next time. We'll talk next time.